Hello, today is not Halo, but don't click off. This is going to be a short video and it's just something that I am very passionate about and I want to voice my opinion on. So today, a video game called Leap, which is a sci-fi shooter inspired by games such as Halo, but also with much more of a Battlefield style of large-scale battles with objectives such as domination game modes, released. It has tons of cool features like vehicles and hoverboards, cool weapons, a PvE mode where you're fighting against waves of enemies, and it flopped on launch day. And myself and several hundreds of other people knew this would happen. We tried to warn the developers and they completely neglected all of our feedback. And that is today's topic. It is just complete and utter neglection from game developers. As a developer myself, I am just disappointed. The only word I can use to describe how I feel about the studio behind this, and if any of you are listening who work there, I am disappointed. I'm not angry because I understand wanting to make money for the product that you put blood, sweat and tears into for 2, maybe 3, even 4 years of your life. I completely understand. And I also understand if you have a publisher which is demanding that they get return on their investment. However, I am just disappointed that you didn't research the current gaming market for sci-fi shooters in today's world. My brain cannot comprehend what they have done. Leap released with a $25 price tag, and that was the sale. It was originally $30, which 20 years ago was the price you'd pay for a AAA title such as Call of Duty. Leap is an unknown IP. It's the first ever game in the shooter space that this studio has released, and they decided to charge $30 for it. My brain cannot comprehend. Let me set the record straight here so that you understand. People in today's gaming market, especially the younger audience, do not and will not pay for a shooter product from an unknown developer that's an unknown IP, has no previous track record, and sees it no different to the 10 other free alternatives on the Steam store. It just doesn't happen. If you release your game for $20 plus, and you are a sci-fi shooter that has no track record, you are setting yourself up for dead on arrival status. And that's exactly what people in their Discord server right now are saying. There is multiple people saying, 1, the game should have been free, 2, there is nobody playing, and in summary, the game is dead on arrival. Myself and many other YouTubers and streamers and players voiced this to them, possibly hundreds, and they just completely neglected the feedback, and as a result, they've done this to themselves. So that's basically today's video. Leap is a really fun game. Despite being a complete failure on day one, it is a really fun game. I played it for 6 to 10 hours with my friends and had fun the whole time. And I was hoping that when I played it, the playtest would get extended. However, point number 2 is, I was also hoping, like many others, that it would be free to play. And they just failed to deliver on that expectation. It wasn't a promise that was made by them. They never said the game would be free to play. However, it was the assumption by the gaming industry at large, and if the gaming industry at large decides that your video game is going to be free to play, you make it free to play. It's as simple as that, because if they've already decided in their brains that the game is free to play, they will not budge and pay for it, especially at a $25 to $30 price tag. Maybe, just maybe, if it was well received and it had a couple thousand players, more people would be encouraged because they know they're going to get a game as soon as they load up and things. But right now, checking the Steam charts page for the game and seeing that it has 41 players online on launch day doesn't fill people with confidence that they are going to get a match. and the people who are getting a match are frustrated and annoyed that they have just spent $30 on a product which basically does not work, because a requirement of the product is to have people online playing, and that number is actually quite high, because Leap requires 40 to 60 people per lobby. Well, you've got enough space for one game right now. Ugh, just disappointment. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. They can rectify this. There's a very simple solution. Pull the game from Xbox, PlayStation. Oh, by the way, PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. And the combined total players is an estimated 100 across 3 platforms. So pull the game, rework your pricing plan, make it free to play, give people refunds on the game who've bought it through Steam and Xbox and PlayStation now. There's not many sales anyway, so it's not going to hurt you too much. Plus, I imagine a lot of people have already taken advantage of Steam's amazing refund policy. Where if you've played the game for like less than 2 hours, they just give you a refund, no questions asked. Yeah, pull the game, release it for free, add microtransactions to the method of armor, skins, player banners, emblems, sound effects, different colors for your booster effects on jetpacks and things, weapon skins, different voice lines, whatever it may be, whatever you need to do to make your money, but just make the base game free. That's all you have to do. And if you don't listen to this, and you don't listen to your players for one final time, your game is going to stay like this, and it's going to be dead on arrival. I don't know how else to say it to you. If you're a Leap developer watching this, that is what needs to happen. And hopefully today is the final nail in the coffin for you guys, for you to realize, holy crap, these guys were right all along. We should have listened to the fans. So yeah, that's today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Before I sign off, this isn't me having a massive go at the developers and things. I understand it from their perspective. However, as I said, I am just disappointed, and I hope that the one thing this does is get across how passionate some people can be and how knowledgeable some people can be about gaming and the gaming market and what is best for your product. And you should just listen to the fans. Because at the end of the day, the fans are the people who are going to download and play and pay to keep your lives as they are, which is developing a video game for your job. And if you don't listen to them, they're not going to support you. The fans drive everything. Without them, you are nothing. So, there we go. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video, which will likely be Halo, because Season 3 is approaching in 5 days. So I'll see you then.